Hey everybody, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. And I'm here with Shooky today. And if you're new to my channel or you're back again from the last video, my name is Michaela, or you can call me Kimchi Kayla. So, I gotta say it last time that I was gonna talk about Super Junior and why I don't listen to them anymore. But there's just been something that's been on my mind lately. We're coming up on the third year of 2020, and then so far in the K-pop world, everything's good for the most part. 2020 starting off good for our idols for the most part, but it's just something that's been constantly going on in my mind, and even dating back from later in 2019, and a lot of us K-pop fans know that ended them last couple months of the year was not a good one. So I'm hoping and praying that we have a better year for our idols, and I'm just hoping for more success. As you know, there have been many comebacks this year, and I'm trying to catch up and keep up. But with my busy schedule, and that's why I've been delayed with another video. I know it's been about 2.5 weeks since I did the last video, the first video. But I just been busy with school. I had drill last weekend, and I had a paper due for a class, and I just recently got a new job, so I've been kind of fumbling with that. So, and that's a full-time job, so it might be, I'm gonna try to do my best to make a video, 1 or 2 videos a week or every other week, so you guys can see me more and see more of my contents. But I'm gonna talk about, just some things that's going on, that sad things that's been going on in the K-pop industry. And I don't want to talk about that. I feel like most of the time we do talk about good things, but even though it's kind of like I have some good things that come up in the industry, some bad things. But like I said, it's been kind of going on in my mind lately, especially with mental health and just a lot of things. We all get stressed at times, and there's times where we just want to talk to somebody. We just want somebody to hear us. And being a psychology student and studying psychology, this really hits home for me when I hear or read a story about an idol who unfortunately succumbed to suicide. But you just don't get up one day. But there's a cause for it. There's a root. You just don't get up one day and say that I'm just gonna kill myself. Excuse me for saying it that way. There is a root or many roots to the problem. So I'm gonna start, and you'll see. Hopefully, you'll gain an understanding of. Oh, I see where she's coming from. So I'm just gonna read some of these cases from the past 2.5 years. So on 18 December 2017, Kim Jong-hyun, a main vocalist of South Korean group SHINee, died by suicide at the age of 27. He was found unconscious in a hotel room by paramedics after sending a suicide note to his sister, and was later pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital. A suicide note was found highlighting his struggle with depression that he had spoken about over many years. In it were words such as, and I quote, "I am broken inside," end quote, and I quote, "I hate myself," end quote, and references to a doctor who blamed his depression on his personality. On 14 October 2019, Soli, an actress and former member of FX, died by suicide at the age of 25. She was found dead in her home by her manager. On 24 November 2019, Gu Hara, an actress and former member of Kara, died by suicide at the age of 28. She had attempted to end her own life once before on 26 May 2019, but was found in time and taken to the hospital. On 3rd December 2019, Cha In-ha, a rookie actor and member of Surprise You, died by suicide at the age of 27. Y'all, and those of you who are new to K-pop, it was bad the last years of 2019. The last months of 2019. It's crazy how like we can just have so much great talent just taken away from us because you have people who are just so mean and nasty and don't care. And it's crazy to me because it seems like these are the same people that are trying to mourn their loss. And oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences go to you and your family. And I'm just like, okay, sure. And I bet you were the main one spewing nasty and hate comments on their social media. And now you feel bad. Okay. But, and I'm not going to get into details about each of these because I'm not trying to make this video any longer. But if you remember, or I remember like reading into Sully's case about how she passed away. It was just, it's just mind-boggling that she's been a victim of cyberbullying for years. And when I got into K-pop, I never really like focused so much. I did focus a lot on the second generation groups, but again, not much on the girl groups. But she's been in the industry for a long time. And for her just to endure all this hate she was getting, and I use her for an example because again, she's been in the game for a long time. It's like, me personally, I would just be like, no, I'm just gonna like step away from life. I'm just gonna get away from life. Social media, I'm just gonna cut it. But she never stopped, and she just endured it. And also, that was she was really strong, in my opinion. But the thing is, my problem is the cyber bullies and the idol companies who are not handling or taking cyberbullying as serious as they should. And I believe last time I had read up on her story, had I read up on this, they were trying to draft up a law trying to prevent this from happening to anybody else or any other idol. So, but my thing is, why wait till someone unfortunately takes their own life to do something about it? That's my concern. And it goes all the way back to the idol company's problem. Because you're gonna have your trolls, you're gonna have your internet trolls, regardless if you're famous or not. You're gonna have your internet trolls, your bullies, those people who just don't have lives, or they just feel like they just gotta spew hate comments and threats all over your social media pages because they have nothing else better to do, let's be honest. But idol companies, label companies have a right to protect their idols. And if you know or see that your idol or idols are going through something, you need to be there to, okay, what's going on? We need to get if you need help, we gotta get you some help. And my thing is especially, and I don't want to throw specific label under the bus, but SM Entertainment, mainly because you have two of your idols who both succumbed to suicide in the span of 2 years, so like 2017, and then we had 2019. So to me, in my eyes, that's a problem. Was one suicide is one too many, and we need to This needs to be talked about. And I know in Korea it's a it's a stigma, cultural stigma that they don't talk about mental illness, but and it's got to be talked about. And I'm glad, but I wish Korea would have just like have already started talking about this stigma, had already talked about mental health being a problem long before Sully unfortunately passed. This should not have just waited that long. And again, it just goes back to it should not have, waited because she's been in the industry for a long time. And I'm just like, why would you wait till she, not even just her, like with Jonghyun, why would you wait till something bad happens and then try to look into it? Well, I think he was just stressed. Well, of course he was. All of them are stressed. Every single one of these idols get stressed. They have to look a certain way, eat a certain diet, perform a certain way, maintain a certain etiquette and a behavior. Like, that's too much. That's too much for me. So I'm like, on top of that, you got people who they've never met before, behind a computer. I say, yes, those keyboard warriors that hide behind a computer and talk all types of mess that they wouldn't say to their face. And then it gets to an extreme where they're out here physically stalking them. You got your sasangs, your akes, all these people out here literally stalking them all day, every day. That's not a way to live as an idol, to be in constant fear of your life. That's how this is how anxiety disorders develop, depression. Now, they gotta live in all this constant fear because they don't know if they don't know what's gonna happen to them, because now you got this weird person following me. I don't know who you are. I got weird people taking pictures of me. Stop taking pictures of me. I'm telling you, please stop. And there's cases and stories you can read about Sasang fans literally getting so close to idols. So that's how anxiety develops. Like, they are under this constant fear, even though they shouldn't be, because they should be protected by their security team. But apparently that's not enough, because they're getting so close to them. Y'all, I couldn't, because I'd already been throwing hands. I don't care who, I'd have been throwing hands. But anyway, it's coming to my next idol, and again, it's a SM artist, because again, all these idols, everything I read about an idol suicide connects. They all connect. So this one I'm gonna read. It's about Chen, and I got this from All K-pop. I usually get I'm really careful about getting certain Korean news I'm really careful about where I find my Korean news sources. But I usually look at Soompi or I look at All K-pop. So I got this one from All K-pop. So it talks about fans demanding SM to protect Chen and his family after his parents' private information leaked online. Didn't I just talk about this? This Sasang behavior, coming out here cyberbullying, all this going behind a keyboard and doing intrusive behaviors that, very against the law. Yet we have a label company not doing anything about it until it's too late. This is the trend that needs to be stopped now. Continuing. Fans are demanding SM to protect Chen and his family after Chen's parents' private information was leaked online by an anti-fan. Chen's fans have previously been asking SM to protect him from malicious comments, but SM has done nothing. Following Chen's announcement of his marriage, a small minority of EXO-Ls have protested to have him leave EXO, while the majority of fans have shown their support. Fans have had enough of antis and are asking SM to do something about the situation. You see, now everybody's starting to wake up. Okay? Because before, I feel like nobody was getting it. But I feel like after all these tragedies that started happening in late 2019, people started to wake up. And I'm gonna tell you something right then and there. I already knew something wasn't right when Jong Hyun unfortunately passed away in 2017. I feel like in my mind I had a hunch. It was like the idol SM wasn't really kind of okay. We need to look into this. Was he a victim of cyberbullying? So we need to start looking into it and press charges against people. Like, like I said before, you just don't get up one day and just want to commit suicide. There are triggers that people endure for a long period of time, and they just realize, well, dang, nobody wants to help me when I'm in my most vulnerable. So what's the point of living? And again, it is not, I hate when people are going to say, oh, suicide's a selfish act. It really is not. Suicide is definitely not a selfish act. Because you're crying, I don't want to say crying, but you're calling out on help that you need to, somebody in, it's just a saying that you want to talk to somebody, you want someone to listen. And that's the problem. Like, we want people to listen to us when we talk, but the thing is we talk when nobody listens and understands how we feel. Suicide is not a selfish act, and if you think it is, you can get off this video right now. Continuing. Okay, so fans have had enough of antis and are asking SM to do something about the situation. They are worried about Chen and his family's mental health and well-being. This was from 3 days ago. Come on now. Did SM as someone, I'm starting to lose faith in y'all. Like, I don't like not liking an idol group because I feel like y'all can do so much more. And I just feel like they gotta come through. Come on, SM, you gotta do better. Your fans are telling you, you know, come on, like do something, because we don't want this. We don't want his situation to become another statistic. He's about to be a father, and he about to get married. Chen, congratulations! I'm so happy for him. It's like, come on, y'all. Oof. Y'all gotta do better. But that's it. I don't want to make this video longer than what it is. If you like this video, like, comment, and if you do both of those, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notifications bell. And again, I'm gonna try to do more videos and try to post more. But like I said, I've been busy, so I mean, good thing my class is almost done for the quarter. I go by a quarter, not semester hours. I go by quarter hours. So I'm done in 2 weeks. So hopefully I can do some more content and try to give y'all some more to watch. But Shuki and I are out. Annyeong.